Zoom looks really clear.
I cleaned my computer screen.
Hey!
All right. Hi, I'm here. Sorry about that.
How are you?
I'm good. I just got a bunch of good news today, so I'm feeling good. How about you guys?
Oh my God, good news.
We're good.
Yeah, we're great.
I'm like, good news, now we're excited for you.
Yeah, exactly. Can you tell us about the good news, or is it like you just got a dog, or like what happened?
For some reason, or not for some reason, State of Wonder is trending in Malaysia. That's cool on Twitter.
Cool.
Nice. No, that's
cool.
amazing. We got so
Yeah.
many retweets on our tweet too whenever we were talking
Yeah.
about, oh my God, we're about to interview INVERNESS and we're about to talk about KANGDANIEL and the new
Literally
song.
blew
It
up.
blew up. So
that's exciting.
Yeah, no, the fans are great. They're like, I don't know, it's almost like overwhelming, but in the best way. Just how much, how excited they get. You know, in the States, no one gets that excited about anything. You know,
I
so
know.
No, yes.
One of the reasons why we love K-pop and we love the fandoms, and Danity has always been super nice and we love them. But you got to tell us a little bit about you before we get into the new song and everything. How did you get started? You're an artist, a producer, a DJ. You just do so much.
Do it all.
So how did that get started with you? And like, how old were you? What got you into it? Just tell me all about it.
I think it initially started from a place to where, like, you know, growing up, I was in choirs and I was like in show choir and I was like a dancer and stuff. And it was, you know, I did it to get the girls, but I think I liked it for other reasons than just that. But I kind of started to realize that I was in a massive high school and everyone was a lot better than me at singing and dancing. And I'm like, okay, I don't know if I can really like keep doing it. It was tough. So I was like, I still like music. So like, what could I do that wasn't this? And I already sat on my computer a lot because I'm like a teenage boy. I mean, that's just what you do. You play video games, hang out with your friends, whatever.
Right.
As one does. Yep.
Yeah. And basically, I found just music production kind of randomly, and it was like a super healthy outlet. My parents were super supportive about it. It's better than video games. And just kind of went from there, went to school for it over at NYU, graduated like 2.5 years ago, and moved out to LA. Well, and then moved pretty much immediately out to LA after that.
That's exciting. So what's one thing that has kept you inspired during this really crazy time during the global pandemic?
Right.
I think kind of like the beauty of doing what, you know, or doing any sort of like art on your computer is that it's so easy to keep working like throughout everything that's going on. Like so many people unfortunately can't or don't have that ability to keep working, but I think it's just the fact that I can and I have the ability to access all my tools. I can do it every day. It just makes me just like I'd feel dumb if I didn't try to make a song today. You know, it's like almost like a part of me now that I need to do it every day. Otherwise I'll feel like not accomplished or something. I don't know if it's healthy, but
I mean, honestly, our generation kind of struggles with that regardless. So none of it's healthy, but we always feel like we have to do something every single day. So I totally
I mean, that's why we're doing what we're doing. You know?
Let's make videos today.
Let's do it. Oh, we gotta obviously, we gotta talk about the song, State of Wonder. It's dropping so soon. Do you have a countdown going on right now on your phone? Because I would.
Yeah.
Oh man. I think just yesterday I made one and posted on my Insta story or whatever. But yeah, no, it's kind of nuts. It's super exciting. You know, I've never been like part of something this big as myself as like an artist. You know, I'm doing a lot of production work behind the scenes, whether it is for K-pop or right now doing a bunch of work over here in the States for a bunch of really cool artists. Nothing I can talk about yet, but stuff I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he said K-pop too, so there must be something else happening.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, definitely still like got some cool K-pop things coming in at some point. But and you're always at the mercy of other people's schedules, and you're always at the mercy of like other people's visions. And even if you like, I really like a song that I make with them or for them just being like anybody who isn't my artist project, I guess you kind of have to like let go of your like your song baby, your like your work and stuff. Here with State of Wonder, it's so close to home. I don't have to let it go. I can just take it all in, you know.
I know, and you've worked with KANGDANIEL before, and Anthony Russo, and everybody already knows that. Everybody who was asking us questions were like, "Oh my God, you know,
Magenta."
how did this come about?" Because Magenta was so great. So really, like, what was this collab a no-brainer for you when it came to Kang?
Definitely no brainer. Funny enough, I haven't said this yet, but the song was completely mixed and mastered and pretty much slotted to come out when KANGDANIEL heard it and was like, "Yo, I gotta hop on this."
Oh,
He was like,
Wow.
cool.
"Yeah," and so we were like, "Oh man." So we like do some juggling and be like, "All right, great. We'll push back the release date. We'll get a remix and mastered. We'll blah 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 blah." And we had to do it, man. It was like as soon as he expressed interest, it was the move. I think it all started back when. Sit down, everybody. It's gonna be a long story. No, it's not a long story.
We're comfortable. It's fine.
No, I'll keep it snappy. About I think 2 years ago, basically a few months after I moved to LA, a producer friend of mine, Pink Slip, he was like, "Yo, my song currently as an artist, like as Pink Slip, is popping off in Korea right now. I've been doing some K-pop just randomly around, and just kind of like, do you want to come and help me a little bit, maybe on this one song?" And then I helped him. That song went. I got cut by this boy group CIX.
Oh, I love
With
CIX.
C9. Yeah, with C9
We're like all
Entertainment.
in it. We like know
Yep.
everyone. You're
Throw any
yeah.
names out. We're like, yep, cool, yep, go
Listen
on.
to them.
Great, love that. So refreshing.
Yeah.
Because most time I'm talking to people here, they have no idea what the heck I'm talking about. So
We already know.
We're your people.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
But go on.
boom, love it. And then after that song went, it was called The One. Kyle was like, "Yo, I'm actually going out to Korea to kind of work on their album, plus just whatever else for like 10 days. Do you want to come?" And I'm like, "Yes." I had to like, he was already like part of this like publishing trip by this guy Mars or MZMC, who kind of is like just the dude who just connects everything out there for us.
Nice.
Helps with our publishing out there too. And his flight and hotel were already paid for, blah blah blah. I was like, "All right, bet." I just bought my own ticket. I was like, "I'm gonna
going.
crash in your hotel room. We're gonna crush this. It's gonna be great." And we did. We got a bunch of songs cut. One of them was Movie on Magenta from there, and then a few more CIX songs, and a couple that are still in the works. But we did that again, and we kept doing it, and we just like, no, we can't stop. So basically, I do all this work with him, which has like been a big help, because as you two sitting in front of me, having like a partner in crime, it's just like it's
Yeah.
it helps so much. So
Yeah,
It definitely
really does.
Okay, so the track is all about the euphoric feeling of falling in love and all of that. So what was the main point that you really needed to like nail down in the video?
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely the quote "state of wonder." I think whenever I listen to music, I do just in my brain always see like visuals floating around when it comes to my own stuff and like ideas. And I knew as soon as we nailed down what the chorus was, which took a second, that it was about the state of wonder and about this, this like state, this feeling, this being,
Right.
that the drop and the state of wonder had to be like literal and had to be like the coolest, trippiest, just out of this world stuff. And
Oh,
I'm so excited.
Trippy. I'm
Yeah.
excited for that. Wow.
oh, because you guys haven't seen the music video yet.
No.
No, we haven't seen it because
Yeah.
it's tonight. It's
Yeah.
tonight at midnight. But we've seen like the teaser, for it.
I literally
but that's
saw the
about it.
teaser and I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. It looks cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Definitely. It was amazing work with Jordan and Doja House. They're a great professional team out here. They crushed like stuff for the Chainsmokers and MGK. And as soon as we like brought them the song, kind of told them that caveat, that like it needs to be like really interesting at this part. Rest was history. They killed it. I can't wait for you guys to watch it. For some reason, my brain totally thought maybe you guys already watched it, but
Oh, I wish. I mean, yeah, sometimes that like we'll
Yeah.
get sent stuff ahead of time before we talk to somebody, but yeah, we haven't seen this one yet. Usually K-pop is a little bit different. They're very like they want to hold on to their stuff until it's released.
Yeah.
So we haven't seen anything. So we get to watch it when everybody else does, which
Yeah.
is a whole different experience. Everybody freaks out. It's great.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
There was actually almost a leak today of the music video. I know.
Oh no. Of the whole
Yeah.
song, of the video, or just the song?
Both.
Both.
God.
Basically it got distributed to Korean iTunes
Oh.
way faster than it was anticipated, but
okay.
we got taken down after like 2 hours. So You can't go find it now. Sorry,
Oh
everybody.
my God. So it was out for 2 hours in Korea?
I know. My manager James, who I think you guys were
Yeah,
emailing a
who I've
little
been.
bit.
Yeah.
He's a fiend. You know, he's on this release like, you know, way like it is insane. He was just like scrolling through Twitter to being like just making sure there weren't any leaks today, and he found
Yeah.
that, and it was like from like 2 really small Kang Daniel fan accounts being like, oh my God, like blah blah blah. And he's like, yo, we gotta like, squash this immediately. And so he was on it.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
That would have. Oh my God.
Which actually kind of leads us into our next question. What was the hardest part about
Yeah.
making the song when you're over here and Korea's, night and day?
13 hours ahead.
Right. What was the hardest part of that?
Yeah, literally night and day.
Literally. Yeah.
It was probably just so actually Kang Daniel's A&Rs and team, they're really great at communicating with just people from the States because they're bilingual and or Kang Daniel isn't, but his A&Rs are, and it's pretty easy on the communication front. On like the timing and everything, it's always like I'm like triple checking with my manager. So wait, this is 2 p.m. Korean Standard?
Right.
Like I'm always
Yeah.
like completely kind of mind boggled about it. It's funny, like people are asking if there was like any like big problems or holdups with the song. I was like, no, it was so incredibly smooth, the process of Kang Daniel wanting to get on it and then it being now that I have like literally zero complaints.
So, okay, so you going back to Magenta and Who You Are. So, Who You Are is a bop. It's a whole bop. It's our
We just
favorite
listened
song.
to it. It literally,
we
yeah.
listen to it every single day, literally.
Don't get me started about that whole concept in
Yes.
general. I love the song so much.
So, when you were producing it, were you like, oh, this is it? Like, this is gonna get them. This
Right.
is gonna make it what it is? Or were you like, yeah, it's good. I mean, we'll see what
It's
happens.
fine. It's whatever, yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, we've made probably 10 songs that week, and I think that was like the 8th one we made, and so we were feeling it. You make a song every day, these camps are so intense. Like you're making a song completely written, vocal track, mix, quote, master, like basically ready as it could be in a single day.
Yeah.
And you almost like kind of lose track of whether your song's good or not. You're just there to do the work. But with that one, we kind of knew exactly what we were trying to go for. And we knew we were also making it for Kang Daniel. And, it was great too, because his A&Rs actually came in, we were able to give feedback, and we were able to like do things to help make the song fit with Kang even better. And
Love it.
yeah, it was really fun. I think my favorite part of the song is right after the chorus hits, that little
Is
dance
it the
break.
levitate, 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 levitate part?
That part's also hilarious.
That's
Oh,
our favorite
man.
part.
The original lyrics were like levitate, 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 levitate. I just put a wraith on a pile of grapes. I just had sex for an hour straight. That's what the original lyrics were.
Oh.
Wow. What? Wait, was he gonna say that, or did he translate the whole thing to
You're
Korean?
like,
Okay.
nah.
The beauty
whoa.
of this is as long as you kind of like get the rhythm and the intonation right, it doesn't quite matter what you say past like the main concept of the song, because we're going to be working with translators to get it completely right for the Korean market and everything. And
Right.
I just put a wraith on a pile of grapes. What does that mean? I
I'm
don't
not
know what
sure.
that
Yeah,
I
I
was
means.
just
don't
gonna ask
know.
you.
That was my next question. What does that mean?
is.
I don't know. I think it was trying to say like the grapes of wrath, like wraith, like
Oh, you know what? I kind of understand that. It still doesn't really make sense, but that's good wordplay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that a lot. But was that
But-
what you meant to say? That was your favorite part of the song right after the chorus, or did we completely talk over you when you said that?
Oh, you completely talked over me, but
Oh yeah,
totally
go
fine.
ahead. No, answer the
Sorry,
question.
we love that song.
What was your favorite part of the song?
It's a weird little like dance break section right after like where there's just like this vocal going like waka wow wow, waka wow wow, waka wow wow wow, like that shit. That hits every time.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Yes. I know
Yes.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yes.
It's just like this weird like background vocal thing that happens after like the main chorus section, like with all the singing. And I think that's also Russo's voice too. And he's just doing some weird
No
stuff into the
way.
mic, and we just we kept it. I don't
Oh,
know.
that's
You
so
kind of
cool.
have to fly so fast when you're doing these day-long sessions. So
Yeah. So how long did it take for this massive collab to happen? Like from the time when you guys realized you said he knew right away, he wanted to be on it. Was it like a day? Was it a week? Was it a few months?
yeah, it was 2 years.
Oh wow.
I'm kidding. It
I
was
like,
actually
whoa, okay.
no, it was around like 3 months from KANGDANIEL, but the original start day of this song, I looked at a project file, was like 28 end of 2018 actually. So it was
Okay.
like closer to 3 years.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Wow. Yeah.
I feel like everyone just went,
2021.
wow, it's a long
Yeah.
time. Okay.
it's a really long time. It's kind of one of those things to where I kind of work in where I cast a wide net, and then maybe I'll come back to something. And this particular instance, it came back in the hardest way possible. So,
Nice.
yeah, around like 3 months to 4 months. I think, yeah, closer to 4 months of Kang Daniel expressing interest, I guess, now. So,
What do you think about the future of electronic music and K-pop, and when it comes to collaborations?
I think it's only up from here. I mean, it's kind of like beautiful how many doors BTS was able to just like crush down with their like massive, appeal and everything. And now everyone and their mom knows what BTS is, if they don't like know that
Literally.
it's just like the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this,
Yeah.
when it comes to fandoms and artists and idols and everything. So I think it's only going to get bigger. Hope this song also is just like a sign that it can just like anyone can work with people who are completely across the pond. And like I think it's Kang Daniel's first like English, like non-Korean collaboration, and it's like with me, like that's crazy. And so I hope it just like only does bigger things after this. So.
Get it. Was it attached to my head?
Oh, I didn't think it was.
Oh.
I went to go grab it. I was like,
The little leg.
the leg, yeah.